What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last today brings us my live reaction to In Zero manga chapter 191. Now, the chapter is out over on Azuki. We are here today to read the latest installment of the Hero Mashima greatness. And hopefully, we find out what's about to go down with Rebecca, because obviously we saw last week in the fight against Clown. She looked like she had the advantage. Tactics were going in. The Gengen press, a high line. We were seeing all that going in. And then Clown said, that was impressive, right? I ain't going to call you weak no more. I'm sorry for saying it, but I wasn't trying. And as soon as the nightmare kicked in, she got absorbed into, I don't know what kind of dimension or whatever, man. So, because I'm assuming, look, if she got, there's no chance in hell she got. No chance, because that's, look, I don't need Shiki suffering any more than he has already. But I presume it's going to be something in the case of, like, she has to overcome something similar to what we saw happen with Shiki in his fight against Wizard. I think it's going to have to be a similar thing to that. So, whether or not that's the case, Mashima is the only one who can tell me. So, let's get into this chapter, man. Chapter 191, In Zero. Here we are. Okay. Loading. And there we go. Okay, so, we got a cover page here with Laguna and stuff. I assume this is him, like, in the... So I just realized now, too, because the last few chapters, we've been getting a lot of, like, the crew and stuff, like, in their younger years and everything. So we're seeing, like, little parts of them at different stages of their life. Obviously, here Laguna, because, you know, we got him in the theaters and everything. So him, like, getting his gear and all that. Preparing him for eventually when he becomes, like, a top-of-the-line actor. So chapter is called Zombie Nurses. Okay, so I have nothing to fear at all. I have nothing to fear. I hope I have nothing to fear, because a title like that, it just makes, it kind of feels weird after what happened last week, but maybe there's more to it, though. I mean, this feels like it could involve Sister. I don't know. Let's actually see for ourselves what this is going to be. So, all right. So, going back to Clown, and after the whole transformation and stuff, and you see right there the whatever you call it, the spiral dimensional thing, whatever, just completely starts to eviscerate and disappear, because now Rebecca's gone and her shoes have been left behind. So some mickery is gonna unfold. Nighty night. Rebecca. Oh no, Miss Rebecca's vanished. She'll be waking up in a world of nightmares about now. Okay, so at least that's a good thing. It kind of confirms there that we have nothing really to worry about her being erased or anything. It's more so now, again, similar to Shiki, overcome, like, the things that you were attached to in the past and stuff in his point of view, but from Rebecca's, at the very least, it's overcome the things that are going to keep you in the sunken place, essentially. So we wake up in a world of nightmares about now. Bring Rebecca back. Like, happy not taking no nonsense whatsoever. He said, yo, bring my girl back. Bring her back. And, of course, nope. Clown just said, no chance, and just completely zaps him, and it gets Pino as well. So sorry, but terminating that little girl is not the real purpose of my creation. He, and you see like a rumbling thing going. Okay, so he has some further agenda stuff, and I'm trying to think, is it him that's gonna have, like, because again, we saw it with, like, Wizard and Witch. I'm trying to think, it's Kill. Hermit, I think, makes more sense with Killer. So then, of course, then factoring this in, this would be Sister and Clown at the very least. So, okay. So going right. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I want to know what's going on with Rebecca and her situation, but you know what? Any more information that I can get here from Shiki, I'll gladly take it. I ain't got no issues with that. So going back to the two of them. What's your real goal? I have nothing more to say. And it looks like it's digitizing. So yeah, so he's about to go back now to where Brigadine and Homura are, because that's where they were originally and stuff. You win. I have lost. But the other Dark Stars are stronger than I. Okay, Brigadine, I can maybe see being the one thing too, as like the actual problem with the Dark Stars, but are you sure about, but then again, I know Shiki is a tenth of what he's truly capable of, and know he's that guy. It's one of those things where I think if Wizard was facing somebody else, then it's like, okay, then we see like what we're getting with Rebecca and Killer, with Rebecca and Clown, and then Killer Weisz and all that and stuff. So I mean, it's an exception because Shiki is now on that scale. So okay, I'll accept that. That's fine. Wait, and he's complete. Okay, so now going right back to where Homura is with Brigadine. Fair enough. Let's go. Because my girl needs might need some help. We don't. If Brigadine is the one problem of those Dark Stars, then the more the merrier of the help. Even though I think she could probably hold her own and stuff if she really tries, but Thud, Shiki, Homura, am I back in the arena? Where are the others? Apparently they've been sent to separate alternate dimensions to suitable battlefields. You have vanquished Wizard. Yeah. Okay, wait a sec. Hold on. I see the digitize. The sound effect, I don't know what it is, but I just see like it's right now the swish. Is that supposed to be Brigadine in the past? Who the hell is this girl here? Yo. I should have saw it coming. Yeah, it's true. It's confirmed. Every single Dark Star has some kind of connection to the Shining Star. Oh my god, Mashima was insane. Oh, bro, this is actually crazy. So all of them had some kind. Then what the hell? I need to know what the hell happened to Ziggy. Like, straight up, I need to know the answer soon. What did you do to take away, like, Wizard and Witch, Brigadine and Valkyrie had something going on. All of them have some connection to one another, and then they're pitted against each other. But the memories, I'm assuming, are still kept with the Dark Stars. Shining Stars don't remember nothing. But the Valkyrie is probably the only human one, though. Oh, this arc, man. That's Valkyrie's memory. Is that him next to her? And then, yeah, as soon as Homura returns, and you see like the exclamation marks coming from Brigadine, because I remember him and the Killer got smoked originally in the fight against Nero. Oh my god, yeah, so it's the same thing. He knew Valkyrie. What? I have no memory of meeting her. I am her counterpart. Contact between us is non-requisite. Okay. So you both had your memories erased too. Thanks to Ziggy. Man, oh man, oh man. Homura, you deal with him and get the others. I'm gonna go find Ziggy. Yeah, please do that. He literally holds so many things that can answer questions that we've had ever since he reawakened into being the antagonist and stuff. And then, obviously, of course, learning about how their memories were erased the first time around and stuff after the split up. So, like, man, we need Ziggy and Shiki's confrontation. We need answers, man. Oyaji needs to give me an answer. Like, why did he do what he did, man? That will not be possible. You cannot escape Killer's subdimension program. This is a fight for honor. This is a fight for honor for ours and yours. You heard him. Okay, so that's gotta be Killer for sure now. Speaking something through like the dimension thing. Killer. This is perfect timing. I was just getting bored. Come join me, Shiki. And he... Okay, so he's the one who's getting teleported now back there. So Killer, I guess he can just interchange like guys in between and stuff, you know, from one place to another because he has control of that. And is this where the zombie nurse is going to come? Because I see this man's looking like he's on an operating table based on the thing he's looking up at. What is all this? So he's been strapped up completely now. Remember, you're only here as a guest. Damn it. And he's trying to use the ether, trying to break out, but it's almost like a sea stone thing that you just can't get out of it. Don't bother. You're in an electronic dimension created by yours truly. It doesn't matter how strong you are in this dimension. I reign supreme. I thought this was supposed to be a fight for honor. Don't be ridiculous. There's no sense in fighting. Brigadine is a weirdo who finds beauty in that stuff. But not me. I prefer to make sure I finish my prey and to have fun while I do it. Dude's a sick. You know what? You could kind of see the zombie thing going on because he has like the Frankenstein like stitching and everything around him. I mean, but and it's crazy too because then you have to factor in he got smoked by Nero too, so it's like he's kind of like been remade in a way. Gah. Oh, but don't worry, I'm not going to kill you just yet. I have to take care of Weisz first. If you're lucky, your Prince Charming may come save you. Sweet princess. Oh. That's what he's thinking. I think originally he's probably thinking to himself, maybe Rebecca, like, no. And then he's thinking right there with Weisz coming save him. He's like, nah, please don't do it. They're not like that at all, man. Okay, so now switching back now to Weisz. So it's going to go back to Weisz and Killer. But man, this hospital feels so familiar. If this has anything to do with his mom's, again, I cannot go far back into the annals of my memories of having read the series from the beginning, but I'm trying to recollect the fact if his mom's was in the hospital, because I remember the conversation at the very least between the two of them during the whole thing with Drac and Joe. He doesn't need any more trauma, man. Like, I swear, he does not need any more than that. If that's what it's going to allude to, oh my god. Russell pulls up the gun after Clank, and you see nothing but like the abyss, the darkness and stuff from where he's looking at and everything. Am I hearing things? Oh, so okay, so that's where they, okay, so zombie nurses, this is where it's come. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, they're in a hospital. Fair enough. That's where the zombie nurses will come from. Fair enough. So you see them all coming in, and I was just like pretty much androids and stuff, and of course, the Opie just going crazy. Ah! And just a whole bunch of them just like running right towards Weisz. Would you just cool it? You gave me a flipping heart attack, and he's just rattling away at every single one. And then you see one after it just got hit completely. You see like parts of it broken off in the face. What are these things? Zombie nurse robots? Boing. Oh no. Not the boing. Not the boing. And Jeepers Creepers, they are gratuitously sexy. Oh man. I like, look, Weisz, you know you can't, bro. You can't. You cannot fall like this. You cannot fall like this. It is not that time. You cannot fall like this. So he's just shooting away, just getting the hell out of there because he knows if he has captured its curtains. There's no end to them. Bam. Oh, he hit the thing so that way, like, it's basically like you see, like, in any, like, space series and stuff where they have, like, that, they hit the little button, close off the gaps and stuff where they are and everything, so you see the gates coming up, block them away. Yeah, you see right there, some of the arms and stuff have been coming off. It looks like the arms are coming off? No, well, I mean, it could be some of the arms, yeah, it looks like some of the arms and stuff like caught up in the midst of it, too, when they were trying to get through, so... Whew. And then he turns. This hospital. No, it couldn't be. Oh, no. It's gotta be with his mom's, bro. It has to be. I can't think that far back because look how much the series does to me, man. If this is where his mom's... Oh, man. Nah, man. And it looks like it's completely like going from the brokenness to now almost like going back to what it was to show the memory of when Weisz was there and stuff. It has to be. I remembered this. I've seen it before. Yes, it is. What pain do we need to go through? How much more pain does this man need to go through? Has he not been through enough with his moms? He wanted to put a bullet through Drac and Joe, and he couldn't. Shiki told him, you know you can't do that. So let him go and remember this stuff. Nah, man, Killer has to go. Killer has to go. You cannot make a man go and remember things like that. You can't make him remember things like that. You're just triggering him to go off and just completely decimate you. He goes right through the door. And then there she is, bro. The silhouette, I don't look. You know who it is, man. You know who it is. I hate Mashima, bro. I hate this dude. I hate him. Weisz, it's so good to see you again. Mom. That's the end of the chapter. I hate this author, bro. Like, how do you do that to him? So, like, Rebecca, I don't know, bro. That's oh my god. And that means it's gonna be something with her family. Let's put this in perspective, okay? The Harmar stuff for Brigadine is gonna right there. We have Valkyrie, and then they had some kind of connection going on back in the past. So we're probably gonna learn similar at some point, something similar to what Wizard and Witch. It's gonna be like that. Killer's just tapping into like this man's like what Wizard was doing, trying to make Shiki remember like his family, the friends, the people he was with, and everything, right? To kind of like succumb and cope and just accept the fact that this is the end for him. It's almost in a similar vein right now to that, but for Weisz and his mom. Because obviously, going back to Beliogor and everything that happened there with Draken Joe, you know how much Weiss's mom meant to him and how much he wanted that revenge against Draken Joe. But then it's like, now you're seeing this here. I would have to assume, like, Weisz has to be more enough mature to just say, you can mess around with me all you want, I'm not. Like, right now, this is tough. Because literally, this is almost like reenacting the last moments that they had together and everything. But it's like, man. And then it makes me wonder, too, for Rebecca, because if she's going into this whole nightmare thing going on, it's going to be her mom and dad. We're going to find out her backstory for shit. The moment we go back to where Clown is afterwards, like, they all have something basically that can go to the past and everything. Brigadine's probably the only one that may be different. But then I also wonder, too, because Shiki was able to tap into that memory thing. He was able to see into the memories afterwards for Brigadier. So I don't know if that's something he just took, he was able to possess now. I mean, again, he absorbed the ether and stuff that was going on there from Wizard. So I guess that's a thing now where he can actually see into their memories. Oh my god, bro. Mashima just wants to show these characters how much pain he wants to put them through before probably doing something that's going to have, like, everybody in shambles. Just like we went through right now with Witch in the Aoi arc, man. Like, this Kaede War is completely different, dude. Like, you just want to mentally break them as much as possible. And then we still have, we still have this stuff, obviously, Rebecca and everything, but the bloody Admiral's Day incident. If we're going to tie possibly Holly into the crew of Edens, then it's like all this stuff right here is just them overcoming the things of their past, whether it's, loss, whether if it's, like just things that they committed or whatever it may be and stuff, right? Or just anything in general that is holding them back. It's things of them trying to, overcome those things so that they can move forward in their life. Shiki already got it through his family. We're probably going to see more there from Homura and everything there. I know she's overcome the majority of it because she had her own arc and stuff. But it's more of like an affirmation, basically, of like, I don't need to be through this anymore. I can go on with my life. But now it's like literally the two. Like, because obviously Weisz still has some things, though. So it's like, you can still do something here to go and show that he had little parts where he was able to overcome because he had help. But now it's up to you. You are the only one that can handle your own pain and take care of it for yourself. And that's going to be like that for Rebecca. If what happened to her involves her family, we are getting her backstory in this arc. I don't see how you can find any better time. And maybe Mashima could do that. But I think there's no better time right now than to have that. Overcome whatever nightmare it is. Get out that nightmare and whip Clown's ass. Simple as that. But then after the Shining Stars, our guys, I should say, more so, because the other ones are on the ship and everything taking care of Holly. But our guys are right now on the surface. As soon as they take care of the Dark Stars, I need Shiki to pull up to Ziggy and ask him, Oyaji, what the hell is going on? Why'd you do what you did? Like, we seriously need these answers, because they're going to open up so many avenues after into making us understand exactly what the hell happened. Like, I still firmly believe Ziggy had to have been taken over, control, whatever it is. But then it's like, what is the grand scheme of this? Does it involve Mother? Is there something further beyond that is taking over him? Right? There's so many things, man. But we have to hold on to what's going on here with Weisz. And thank God, like, it's one thing I will always say about Mashima. Even though he will put us in pain when need be, at the very least, he won't go on break, and then we have to sit with it. Like, the show keeps on going. His work ethic is something we are never going to take for granted. We have to respect it and honor it. And hopefully, the pain will come to an end, man. It has to. Like, we're going to go through a lot. This is only the beginning. LC Justice, look, man. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below regarding the chapter. How did you feel about the things that transpire here? What exactly do you think is actually going to happen to Rebecca? Do you think that whatever the nightmare is going to be involving her backstory with whatever happened to her family, since there's so much still that we don't know about her? What do you think it is that she has to overcome in the nightmare itself? The stuff going on here with Weisz, do you think that this is the moment that we're going to get for his character where he's going to come to just finally say, look, I know losing a mom, it is tough, but I can show you that I'm still going forward because of the people I've been with. How do you see that all playing out? The stuff going on with Shiki and Killer after, I mean, like, I would presume if Weisz takes care of stuff here, then he goes and saves Shiki afterwards, make for a comedic bit, but then the stuff afterwards here with Valkyrie and Brigadine, like, with Hamura, how do you see that all panning out? Is this going to be a strip fight, or Brigadine's going to probably remember things here and there, and then we're going to learn the connection with Valkyrie? Because basically it just shows everyone has a connection. The Shining Stars, Dark Stars, all connected in some capacity. What if it's lovers, what if it's friends, possibly even family, who knows? But Mashima has so much to offer us, man, and we still have so many things to deal with too, bro. Oh my god, this series. But yeah, thoughts down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage 8 and 0. I can't stress enough, man. This is the time. This is the time right now, man. In terms of the weekly experiences when it comes to the stuff that I'm bringing right now, this is definitely starting. It's been up there for a while. Since I got caught up after chapter 100 and all that. But right now is a very good time to be part of the weekly journey. So if you want to be here and see Mashima put me in a spliff, or just finally let me have happiness reading this series, the time is now, man. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, see if everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys next week. 192, and we'll see what's going to go down after, man. Weisz will overcome, hopefully, the stuff with his moms, and maybe be able to take care of things with Killer and get with Shiki after. But then after, I don't know, man. If we get to that Rebecca content after, and if it is her backstory, her parents, oh my god, we are in for some sadness. Like, sadness and sorrow on the worst way possible, man. So, Mashima, if you're going to put me out of my misery, man, you're going to do it soon. So, Commodore lad signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going crazy.